Hey, so today we are going to answer one of the questions we get, and that is, why is it so expensive to do Christmas lights? Now, this video is very nitty-gritty and granular, and we're going to get into a lot of details on overhead and insurance and all that fun stuff. So if you're not interested and you don't care, the short answer is it's expensive to do Christmas lights because it's expensive for us to be in business. If you want to hang out and find out what that means and what that entails, let's dive into the nitty-gritty and talk about insurance and workers' comp and liability and overhead and all that fun stuff. So when we have to install Christmas lights, we have to be insured, right? And we have to be properly insured, which means our insurance agent needs to know what we're doing, how high we're going up, what ladders we're using, what lifts we're using, and all that kind of fun stuff. And there are a lot of contractors out there who either don't know or don't care or don't tell their insurance agent, hoping they don't get caught so they can save some money. That's not us. We don't do that. Our insurance agent knows exactly what we're doing, how high we're going, what type of equipment we're using to make sure we're properly insured so that if anything does happen, you're covered, and in turn, we're covered. But we need to protect you as much as we need to protect ourselves. So we have the proper insurances to make sure that your family is safe, your property is protected, and our employees are protected, right? Because we care about them and we want to make sure that they're safe as well. We've invested in the proper safety trainings and safety equipment. We invest in the proper insurances, right? And when we dig into the insurance details, there's all different kinds of insurance, right? There's general liability insurance, which is just like, oops, something bad happened, let's make sure it's covered. Then there's limits, right? So we have a $5 million umbrella policy, which means any oopsies that happen up to $5 million, our insurance company is going to cover. So let's look at an example home on Long Island. We pull it up on Zillow and it's rated for $1.8 million estimated value. Okay. Many contractors who start out or have been in business for a long time and don't know anything about insurance, they buy what their agent tells them, which is typically a $1 million, $2 million policy, which means they're covered for $1 million per incident up to $2 million per year. So any single incident, maximum of $1 million payout, maximum of $2 million per year. So if your home is valued at more than $1 million and their insurance policy is $1 million per incident, what's going to happen? How are you going to be paid the difference on that house? And then you have to think about the contents, right? How about your jewelry? How about your artwork? How about your technology and your TVs and your computers and your security system? How about your $20,000 stove, your $15,000 Sub-Zero refrigerator and oven? How's all that stuff going to be replaced? So if they have a $1 million policy, it's not going to cover it. We're rated up to $5 million. So if anything bad happens, God forbid, again, 10 years, we haven't had a claim and we're thankful and blessed by that. But we want to make sure you're protected, worst case scenario. So we pay for that. And our insurances, between our general liability, which covers the oopsies, our property, which covers the equipment and the decor and everything, our workers' comp, which covers our employees, our commercial auto, which covers our vehicles, and our umbrella insurance, we're paying close to $40,000 a year just in insurance. So that gets added to our overhead. Then we also have our warehouse rent, right? We have to pay our warehouse rent every month, and every year that goes up, or every 2 years, depending on what our lease agreement is. Our property taxes go up because we have to pay our portion of property taxes on the warehouse. Our labor rates go up every year because we have to give our employees raises for their hard work. Our insurances go up every year, and you've seen it. Just look at what happened with COVID the last few years and inflation and all that fun stuff. Don't even get into politics, just look at the simple fact of the cost of living has gone up. And so just like that hits you as a homeowner, that hits us as business owners too. So we have to take all that into consideration to make sure that we can stay in business, to be here for another 10 years to continue to serve you. So when people ask, why is it so expensive to do Christmas lights? It's not a simple, short answer. It's everything we just talked about. So I hope this helps you understand a little bit more about our business and what we do to make sure we do things the right way and make sure you're protected. But if you have any questions or you want to talk more about it, feel free to give us a call and be happy to get into it. Well, here's to a very Merry Christmas, and we hope that as you're vetting Christmas light contractors, you will seriously consider who you're hiring, why you're hiring them, and if they are properly insured, properly trained, and do things the right way. Thanks, and have a great day.